Welcome to the Transitions Daily podcast. Transitions Daily is an online recovery group that offers a daily distribution of popular recovery resources accompanied by a secret Facebook group for discussion. We hope you enjoy today's readings.
This is Transitions Daily for October 25th, read by Cindy L. from Fort Worth, Texas. AA Thoughts for the Day. The Group. Over the years, every conceivable deviation from our 12 steps and traditions have been tried. That was sure to be since we are so largely a band of ego-driven individuals. Children of chaos, we have defiantly played with every brand of fire, only to emerge unharmed and, we think, wiser. These very deviations created a vast process of trial and error, which, under the grace of God, has brought us to where we stand today. We saw that the group, exactly like the individual, must eventually conform to whatever tested principles would guarantee survival. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 146. Thought to consider. Working with alcoholics in committees is like trying to herd cats. Acronyms. Ego. Easing God out. Just for today. Business. From the 3 legacies of Alcoholics Anonymous. When they heard that the book was making money, some of the cash subscribers, including even Charlie Towns, began to get restless. They wanted to know why all of the profits of the book were being spent to finance a headquarters for AA. We replied that there was not any other way. Would they like to see all of those pleas for help thrown in the wastebasket? But a few still insisted on getting their money back, and something had to be done. Therefore, Ruth and I set about making Works Publishing's first report to its stockholders. We outlined the history of the book project and painted a rosy picture for the future. From the mass of check stubs, old bills, and receipts, we made an approximate accounting. As I remember, the publishing company had shown a profit of about $3,000, which had all been spent on AA work at the office. Alcoholics Anonymous Comes of Age, page 188. Daily Reflections. AA's Heartbeat. Without unity, the heart of AA would cease to beat, as Bill sees it, page 125. Without unity, I would be unable to recover in AA on a daily basis. By practicing unity within my group, with other AA members, and at all levels of this great fellowship, I receive a pronounced feeling of knowing that I am part of a miracle that was divinely inspired. The ability of Bill W. and Dr. Bob, working together and passing it on to other members, tells me that to give it away is to keep it. Unity is oneness, and yet the whole fellowship is for all of us. As Bill sees it, a mighty beginning. Even the newest of newcomers finds undreamed rewards as he tries to help his brother alcoholic, the one who is even blinder than he. This is indeed the kind of giving that actually demands nothing. He does not expect his brother sufferer to pay him or even to love him. And then he discovers through the divine paradox of this kind of giving he has found his own reward, whether or not his brother has yet received anything. His own character may still be gravely defective, but he somehow knows that God has enabled him to make a mighty beginning, and he senses that he stands at the edge of new mysteries, joys, and experiences of which he had never before dreamed. 12 and 12, pages 109 to 110. Big Book Quote. We have begun to comprehend their futility and their fatality. We have commenced to see their terrible destructiveness. We have begun to learn tolerance, patience, and goodwill toward all men, even our enemies, for we look on them as sick people. Alcoholics Anonymous, 4th edition, How It Works, page 70. 24 hours a day. AA Thought for the Day. 5th, I have learned to live one day at a time. I have finally realized the great fact that all I have is now. This sweeps away all vain regret, and it makes my thoughts of the future free of fear. Now is mine. I can do what I want with it. I own it, for better or worse. What I do now in this present moment is what makes up my life. My whole life is only a succession of nows. I will take this moment, which has been given to me by the grace of God, and I will do something with it. What I do with each now will make me or break me. Am I living in the now? Meditation for the day. We should work at overcoming ourselves, our selfish desires, and our self-centeredness. This can never be fully accomplished. We can never become entirely unselfish, but we can come to realize that we are not at the center of the universe and that everything does not revolve around us at the center. I am only one cell in a vast network of human cells. I can at least make the effort to conquer the self-life and seek daily to obtain more and more of this self-conquest. He that overcomes himself is greater than he who conquers a city. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may strive to overcome my selfishness. I pray that I may achieve the right perspective of my position in the world. Hazelden Foundation, P.O. Box 176, Center City, Minnesota, 55012. I am Cindy, and I am an alcoholic.
We hope you enjoyed today's readings. You can also receive Transitions Daily via email and discuss today's readings in our secret Facebook group. So for more information, go to dailyaaemails.com today.
Other than the 24 hours a day reading, unless otherwise specified, all quotes copyright Alcoholics Anonymous World Services, Inc., 1952, 1957, 1967, 1973, 1975, 1976, 1980, 1981, 1984, 1985, 1988, 1990, or 2001.